Them gays, am I right? And I was under the impression by everything I've seen of you, your name was, baby harder! A silver spoon in my mouth and my wife's pegging dildo up my ass. He almost dropped the hard R.
Twiddle that thing on the middle, just like you're flicking your mum's clitoris.
Oh no, pornography starring your mother. Hey, don't worry. There's not gonna be any egregious voice acting at the beginning of this video. At least not yet. Wait for the video to start before that happens. And what we'll be enjoying today together is more Hellsing. So why didn't you sit back, maybe join us live on Twitch one day, and we will enjoy
the Crimson Fuckering.
I'm sorry, I had to. You know what you have to do? Prove that you're awesome by typing the hidden word, which is big. No context, just big. Because we like big. Oh, I should have done canon. I should have told them to say canon, you're right. And carrying on, episode 5, let's go, baby. God, this has been such a great thing to get in and watch. I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. Woo!
Oh, come on, love. Show us your tits.
You know, I was about to say there's no way this is the center of England because it's far too clean. But no, that solidified it. This is definitely England.
Well, she declined. Let's get pissed.
Hi, mate. What's the last thing you ever thought you'd see in the night sky?
Oh, that's a deep question, man.
No.
Mate, I thought I'd see fucking Lucy in the sky with diamonds, but instead of seeing that, I'm just seeing a bunch of fucking zeppelins with Nazis on them. Mate, I might be on a bit too much of the piss. I better go home and sort my life out and get a proper bit thing going. Oh, you know what? Now I'm seeing all this, I think I've got to reassess everything I'm doing in my life. Maybe say sorry to my missus, mend things with my siblings, and maybe even say sorry to my son for touching them when they were...
This is Blimps.
Da, da, da. Oh no! The Nazis.
Gentlemen, we have made it!
Did they ever explain how 3 slow as fuck, gigantic blimps that have the aerial signature of a goddamn wart on your mother's ass crack somehow made it into British airspace without being intercepted? I know that, like, the boat was kind of the thing for that. Like, I know they kind of hinted at, like, the, them getting onto that ship and destroying it. But at the same time, it's a friggin' blimp with giant fucking cannons all over it. And there's only so much amount of sabotage can do before I'm starting to question the legitimacy of fucking, who am I kidding? Brexit ruined England more than I ruined your mum, so it's not really that surprising. Yes, it's German space magic. Who could have guessed?
Hans, bring it down a notch. Woo. Now, Herr Doctor, Captain, First Lieutenant, and our fabulous mascot, please lead us home. All right, Achtung. Woo. Hans, bring it down a notch. Woo. Now, Herr Doctor, Captain, First Lieutenant.
I forgot that I shamelessly stole her entire concept, personality type, and existence only 4 years later for my VTuber concepts. Crazy.
And our fabulous mascot, please lead us off.
Of course. Everyone, thank you for coming to the mandatory pre-war seminar. Please open your World War III pamphlets to page 3, as the first 2 pages merely contain a foreword from Nicolas Cage.
We have an exciting itinerary of the evening's events.
And if you turn to page 79, we have a eulogy of the Blitzkrieg as spoken to us by Justin Bieber.
Buckingham Palace laid to waste. Big Ben toppled to the ground.
The House of Parliament?
Eradicated.
The Tower of London?
Obliterated.
The Holocaust Museum?
Leave that be. No one will deny what we did.
What about London Bridge?
Yeah, London Bridge is falling down. We all know the song.
Whoa, London Bridge is falling down? Okay, you know how in the last video I said that wouldn't it be funny if we had a video where we had Hellsing Abridged, but in modern times, like if it was made now? This is why it wouldn't work, because they'd get to England and realize we'd already destroyed ourselves. they'd get to England and went, wait a minute, who bombed England? Oh, they did it to themselves, right? Gotcha.
Look, you be the first to burn it down. You can go ahead and sing it. I don't care.
Wait, Achtung, I 999. We cannot bomb these people. That would be a mercy. I cannot bomb these people. I feel so sorry for them. They are already living in such squalor. Bombing them now would be a mercy. I don't think we can do that. Oh no.
Of course, speaking of music, the accompaniment tonight has been selected via survey. And I hope you're as excited as I am. This song tonight is most appropriate for ironic reasons. The best reasons.
Everyone loves a bit of irony.
But first, a toast to the answer of an age-old question.
And somehow, what you're about to see here, the result of all of this, London will still look better after all the bombs have dropped in this video than it does in current modern England. Just saying. No, we're not okay. No, I'm not happy about it. But I don't care. Because I use VTubing as my escapism for the fact there's a fire outside my window all day, every day. Absolutely nothing!
Absolutely nothing!
What's your neck for?
It's for biting through your flesh!
Because it means the destruction of innocent lives.
What is your face for? I'm gonna fucking eat it.
Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die?
What is your body for? Filling full of holes. DMCA.
What do you mean he's stuck on the boat?
I mean he's stuck on the bloody boat. I need you idiots to send a helicopter after him and retrieve him.
Can't he fly with his vampire powers?
What? No, he can't fly with his vampire.
That's racist. You're being very prejudiced. You think just because he's a vampire he can fly? What's next? You're just assuming that because the Catholic that they friggin', you know, walk around in crosses and stuff like fucking prejudiced bitches.
Powers?
Then how did he get there?
On the Blackbird we appropriated.
You stole the Blackbird?
Would you just send the helicopter?
We can't. Our communications are down.
What?
They have been for the last 2 hours.
So you're telling me that, as of this moment, we have no access to Alucard. Communications with our forces.
Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying?
The outside world are down, and the enemy could very well be knocking at our door.
Man, I certainly hope no one takes advantage of this.
Or perhaps the enemy was sitting beside you on the round table the whole time.
Oh, Reggie, this is adorable.
Sir, Reginald is my name. I have spent the last 5 years of my life cleaning up after your pet vampire. And now...
Yes, as Team Skull said, it's almost like they purposely wrote Alucard out of the section so they could have a moment of brevity and wait. Because if Alucard was here from the beginning, none of this would have
Just
happened.
a little bit anyway.
Called
But I
plot
must
devices.
say, Sir Reginald,
Called pacing.
It is quite impressive that,
called
despite how
plot
hilariously
convenience.
amateur this little coup of yours is, that you're...
Okay, guys, I've put up with a lot of shit in this. What I'm not willing to put up with is the fact that this is evident of the time it was made because they're using SA-80s. Sorry, L98, sorry. And those things are more of an affront on my British pride than Brexit. The fact anyone would be willing to draw one of these things is diabolical. Oh, sorry, the L98 was the bolt action. Yeah, L85, sorry. L85, the L98 was the bolt action version, L85 was the semi-auto, the L85A1 was the new version that was made that jammed only 50% less, but still jammed like a little shit. So goddamn glad they're getting rid of them entirely. Anyway, my internal organs only liquefied slightly at seeing this, and I don't ever wish to see a cartoonified L85 again.
Hilariously amateur this little coup of yours is, that you're still managing to hold that gun.
Yummers.
Who wants
Oh no, the
Daddy's
only thing
belt?
scarier than the only thing scarier than Alucard. A 25-year-old Brit that just entered twink death. Yeah, by the way, guys, Walter's only 25 years old here. This is what happens to a Brit that turns 25. You hit 25, you go into twink death. Pyrocynical's finding that out. Most British people find that out. At the age of 20, cute femboy, twink, looking kind of cute and sexy. 25, boom, bald, wrinkled, fucking fat and ugly. Metabolism goes out the window. Yeah, it happens to everyone.
Now think about what you've done.
In hell.
So, Sir Penwood, are you all right?
Well, Reginald was actually my brother-in-law.
Oh
so
no!
Currently
Was your brother-in-law?
processing that.
Communications are back up. Everything is on fire.
Man, tell me less about how my life is at the moment. Thank you.
Bridge is falling down! Falling down! Falling down! London Bridge is falling down!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is when I knew that this was made by Americans because they could not resist the London Bridge is falling down joke. If this was made by Brits, we would absolutely not have enough pride in ourselves to know not to make that joke. We would be sat there going like, oh, it's all the Americans' fault.
My fair lady, what should we do?
We have to evacuate immediately. Sir Penwood, you could ride with me. The rest of you, carpool.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I know I'm not much of a man. I've had a silver spoon in my mouth since the day I was born.
A silver spoon in my mouth and my wife's pegging dildo up my ass. But you know what? For once in my life, I'm going to prove my bitch of a wife wrong and take ownership of this situation. To prove that the pegging I've received my entire life was not a patriotical necessity, but just a mode of myself enjoying life for once.
This position, it's not suited for a meek gentleman like myself. But I'll be damned,
Aw, he's so
I
cute and
say,
submissive and
if I
breathable.
tuck my tail in between my legs at the first...
So by the way, he's 26. Yeah, so Walter's 25. Still got a semblance of that twink death that he's holding on to. This guy's been in twink death for 2 years, as opposed to 1.
Sign of peril. I thank you for your service, Miss Integra, but
Here's a gun. There are 12 holy bullets. Save one for yourself.
Please acknowledge my good deed.
Walter,
Yes, Sir Integra?
ready the car. We've got a war to win.
Ah, yes. Buckingham Palace is burning.
Once again, I know I'm not supposed to ask, and I know that the answer is probably sabotage and vampire fuckery. And I know that the rest of the world doesn't think that England has a military. And to be fair, England doesn't think they have a military either, considering the English military is now so underfunded that it's actually considered a territorial guard. But that's beside the point. Where are the 5 people in England with guns? Surely there were some.
And so are my lines. Ahem! First Lieutenant former Olympic bodybuilder Zoran Blitz. Sorry, I was understandably caught up in some
Hello,
moments.
average muscle mommy VTuber.
Major?
Ah, indeed, my dear Zoran. You have a very specific target.
Where shall my scythe be pointed?
Right at my fucking neck, bitch. Try and fight those guys by all means. They're pussies. I can take you. I can fucking take you.
Hellsing Organization headquarters.
Yes.
And you?
Yes.
Shall provide reconnaissance. Okay, Zoran.
No, my hip boner!
For me, take a deep breath. Contain the calamity.
That is your Makari's. Yeah, the line.
There is no one more eager to see them bleed than I, but we must be careful. Sir Integra Fairbrooke Wingates Hellsing, any woman who commands the respect of a beast such as Alucard is not to be trifled with. Fantasize stuff on a lonely Saturday night with a bottle of Chardonnay? Most certainly, but not trifled with.
But she is just one woman.
But what about pudding with? Or, lady fingered with. What the trifled with, I could understand. But what about, maybe some schadenfreude? Or mayhaps we could partake in a little rousing round of, shibashery? No? None of that? Man, I'm hungry.
Und a girl, a police girl, the only living vampire sired by Alucard himself. Why? Is it her skill? Her unpredictable nature? The big...
And in the words of our Lord and Savior Alucard,
Bitch, please. It's cause she had some massive titties.
Titties? Maybe.
Oh, come on. We all knew that was coming.
Who knows? But I do not gamble with maybes. You will act as the vanguard and survey their forces. Are we clear?
Transparently.
Look, when it comes to making jokes about titties, I will always be on point.
Sergeant Klaus, have you spotted Frau Hellsing?
Yeah, Major. Driving past Primrose Hill.
Is it on fire?
It could be more on fire.
This will be the quickest anyone's gone through the center of London. Yeah. Also, lovely, and thank you for that resub. Yeah, no, this will be the fastest anyone has gone through the center of London. Like, I kid you not, I went into London like a few months ago to go to a anime convention. It took me... So, you can take 8 hours to get from one side of England to the very other side, or from one side of London to the other. It is a shit show.
Attention, anyone listening? I'm not sure if I'm using this correctly. It's been 10 years since I had to operate an analog radio. I am Sir Penwood, Vice Admiral of the British Security Council. I know things seem bleak to those who are still alive, but steady on. We are still fighting, each and...
So, I want us to all realize that the story beat here is very ironic. Because there should have been a comment here about, so this is what reverse colonization feels like. Man, we really had it wrong when we tried colonizing the world. Some would say this is overkill. I call this just desserts for a deserved retribution. Yeah, so this is what happens when the people, when we are held accountable for our bullshit rather than being forced to apologize for having everyone else's antiquities in our museums. Yeah.
Every one of us, we shall defend Queen and country.
So, I am bad at names. You ain't even wrong. Someone in my chat just said, some kids don't understand how to use a keyboard and mouse. So I was actually privy to this. I was at a gaming convention a while back, and they had a section for, I think, oh God, what was it? I think it must have been Overwatch. And I had the delight of watching a lovely young kid going up and smearing their fingers on the monitor like it was a tablet. The kid did not know how to use a keyboard and mouse. And just the sheer... it wasn't even just that. They didn't even understand what the controller was for the Xbox. Like, how dystopian of a society do we live in where fucking tablet babies are now at that level where they don't eat... Oh, just... Anyway, sorry, dystopian comments aside.
Against this decades-old barbarism.
Oh. Well, he's looking...
How valiant of you, Sir.
Is that the purple guy?
Penwood, defending your post down to the last man.
But that's where I must rebuke you. Because where you see one man, I see four.
See four? Ah.
When you get...
Dude, that's a good one! Oh my god, whenever I play demo in Team Fortress 2, I'm gonna use that. Hey, man, you may see one person, but I see four! Yes, do it!
Get to hell, tell them Penwood sent you, and then apologize on my behalf for the inconvenience.
Brilliant. Actual cinema. See, now that's a really well thought out line.
Yes, ma'am.
And no tuck hard
So
levels of
Penwood
dick
was
jokes.
Sir Integra, we have a problem.
Oh my god, the road is on fire.
Everything's on fire.
Unfortunately, that's not the worst of it. If you'll excuse me, I have to meet with an old friend. You need to take the car and make your way to the HQ on your own.
Oh no. The worst thing is about to happen. Not London burning, not Alucard being trapped on a ship miles away, not vampires clamoring down on us. The worst thing that's gonna happen. We're about to watch a woman driver. Ah!
I believe in you, ma'am.
Walter, there's something I want you to know.
This
I'm
is
scared.
not time for goodbyes, Sir Integra.
No, I don't know how to drive. You have driven me literally everywhere since I was 10.
Oh. Well, perfect time to learn.
You come back to me, no matter what. Understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Now, we need to understand. There are different ways that people would describe how to drive the car. Walter would do very eloquently by saying, well, you put your foot down on the pedal, you do a little bit of gas, a little bit of clutch. Americans, I know you don't know what a clutch is, because you guys don't understand what manual is. It's this thing, it's this extra third pedal in the middle that allows the transmission to shift between gears. And it's the thing that you have to do to prove that you have the capability of a functional frontal cortex that we Brits use because we like to prove that we actually know how to drive rather than letting the car do the driving for us. But anyway, you put a little bit of pressure on the pedal and you push the gas and you slowly left. And anyway, Walter, very eloquent and very formulated. If this was freaking Alucard, we all fully well know that it would go something more like this.
Now listen here. So, Integra, what you have to do is you have to, like, twiddle that thing on the middle, just like you're flicking your mum's clitoris. And then you're gonna put the foot down like I put my foot down in your ass. Oh, by the way, give me a plasma screen TV.
Now, which one's the club?
Okay, we're driving!
Yippee! See, it only took half of the video for me to get into a stupid impersonation this time.
Oh, brilliant. You haven't aged a day.
Ah, yes. We have aged like fine wine. You, on the other hand, have aged like milk. Spoiled, sour, and ruining my meal. But don't get me wrong, it's still splendid to see you.
Now, ultimately, no one can blame Walter for turning to the dark side. If any 25-year-old man who has just entered twink death was offered the ability to regain their femboy looks and regain their youth to turn back to the age of 20, so that they could look like a twinkie femboy again, you know they bloody well would. So, Walter, becoming a bad guy here wasn't necessarily unforeseen. The problem was, it was more that we didn't just predict it given the chance.
Let's have a heart-to-heart.
Ah, shit.
The deal was just better.
Shit!
There she is! Johann, tell her to pull over!
Guten Abend, could you please pull over?
No, she declined. Hands about!
How rude!
You got to be shitting me!
So this is the one time in life where driving like a woman actually helps you. I'm sorry, it had to be said. Had to be said. Dude, to the female population, the female side of my community, to the 3 women that watch my streams, I wish you a good fuck off.
Hans! 9! And he was having such a good day! He even got to burn down London Bridge!
He was only 3 days from retirement!
Congratulations. It took an entire squadron of inhuman, nigh-immortal fake vampires to hunt down and corner a 22-year-old woman.
That's it, folks.
Yes, Clock, of course you could drive circles around me. Because I don't have a driver's license and I don't own a car.
You've dreamed of. So have at it then. Come and get the first real fight you've
God, I
had
love
in
all
50
of his
years,
straps.
you dickless cowards.
I'll stab you in the fucking
Nice! Oh no, pornography starring your mother.
God's assassin, guillotine. The angel's dust. Judas priest.
Wait, like the band?
They were named after him.
By Jove, you fucking header of a woman!
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that he was Catholic, he'd be pretty fucking cool. Let's be honest.
Surrounded by 50 vampire Nazis armed literally to the teeth. And what do? You get out of your fucking car, pull out your sword, cut off one of their heads and yell, "Come at me, you crowd shits!" No wonder Alucard wants to plow that virgin soil. I'm thinking about growing some flowers myself.
Dude, just jerk off already. God! We can tell you've been edging for 15 years. Just do yourself already. If it stops you from being so verbose and loquacious, it would do the world a favor. There's only so much edging you can do before it becomes obnoxious for the rest of us. Now put your dick away and kill some fucking vampires.
Alexander Anderson, to what do I owe the unexpected pleasure?
He's not wearing glasses because he's got bad vision. He's wearing glasses because he's got such a thriving blood pressure from being pent up all the time that he can't see through his own goddamn cataracts.
Well, that got me thinking, so I acquired some learned youngsters myself. 2 of them, which is twice as good. And here's the real kicker. One's Japanese, and the other one's fucking German. Ain't that topical? I just need that.
I prefer to use the term ironic, but sure.
Italian one, and I've got me an axis of righteousness. Yumi, say something in moon speak.
Hi.
And the German one's Heikel. She shoots things, it's great.
Pop, watching heathens drop.
The Ascariates? We're not scared of you. Look at you. You don't even know how to use a bayonet. It goes on the gun, idiot.
No.
Actually, it goes in your face.
If you'll excuse us, you English cow, it's time for the Ascariates to do your job for you and put these soulless bodies where they belong. In the ground, in case you didn't take...
Oh, that's
in
hot.
case you didn't take my meaning. Who are we?
The necessary evil.
Why are we necessary?
Is that fucking Dropkick Murphy in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025 ready to DMCA me at the very last point of this video? I should be angry. I should be angry. I should be, but I'm surprisingly not.
To purge the world of evil worse than man.
Oh my God.
God's chosen few, ordained to undertake
Gat-wielding Catholics, and I thought I'd seen everything.
And because it's fucking fun!
God. Get it, God? Okay. 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 Oh, yeah. Alucard's been very bored. How you doing, Alucard? You okay, buddy? Not too bored being left out of the fight, are you? You haven't... Did you eat the Tumblr user? Did you straight up vor the Tumblr user? Alucard? Buddy, we both have a similar hunger. And I don't blame you for wanting to eat her. But could you have at least made it slightly less messy? Like, you could have swallowed her like a Slim Jim. You could have done anything. And honestly, there is no more appropriate treatment from the average feminist Tumblr user. But at least clean up after yourself. Like, I can still see, like, 3 cum stains on your pants.
Something's burning.
Yeah, something's burning. I can smell burnt toast. Something's burning. My brain. Oh my God. Well, okay. Now that I've got a hot chocolate to soothe my achy voice from impersonating a fud, mugger, and vampire too much, Let's carry on.
The following is a fan-based parody.
Oh, the fan-based parody.
And Studio Madhouse.
Oh, wait a minute, you're doing a French accent. How very droll of you.
And Funimation.
Let us not forget, doing a French accent requires you to sound a bit more nasally.
Please, no!
A French accent is one of more eloquence. It relies on the O's and the R's rather than a German, which is of the D's and V's. You want to hear someone go between a obnoxious German accent versus a very French accent instead. A French accent, eloquence on the R's and bringing out an O's and vowels and all that. Anyway.
Sorry, sir. You have bayonets for days.
Bayonets for days.
Father Anderson,
Ooh,
I believe I
Silver
speak
Fox
for
man.
all of us when I ask, why did we go out of our way to save this,
woman?
I didn't want to assume.
I was actually wondering that myself. Alucard would have.
I'm sorry, I saw a self-reliant individual and just was really weirded out that I couldn't tell.
Three things: God, virtue, and disobeying that trap Maxwell when it suits me.
And then I, as a VTuber, have three things: creativity, verboseness, and a constant feeling of rejection from every other VTuber in existence, because they're a bunch of cliquey little shitbags that don't enjoy being around other people and like to use people as a idea for climbing the ladder rather than forming meaningful relationships, which make me feel immensely self-conscious when people try to be friends with me and then realize that I've only been used for their own clout gain, and once they're through with me, they throw me to the side like nothing. Oh, wait, am I projecting? Maybe.
If I'd let the woman die, I'd have been none of the three.
Wait, so you just defy your master's orders on a whim?
Aye.
Good God, it's strange to see this from the outside.
Like I said, they're the same.
Blitz. We are just outside
Same,
the
but
Hellsing
different.
perimeter. We shall maintain this position as we observe.
One's obnoxious asshole that sucks the life out of people and causes immense amount of emotional trauma and every child everywhere to run away in a 12-foot radius. And the other one's Alucard.
No! All hands to battle stations.
But, ma'am, our orders...
I have been waiting for this war for over 50 years. I have been given weapons, men, and a target. I will not be cock-blocked to the point of entry, but a little blonde toad! I know.
Oh, God, she's perfect.
We'll get what we have coming to us.
You know, they want us to believe that the Germans weren't, were the bad guys here. And, you know, they totally were. But they had a certain level of riz. Like, you know, I refute the idea that, invading England, bad. But if we are going to get invaded, I'm so glad we could get stepped on by someone so, me-looking.
Now, Captain, launch the V-Bands!
Yes, ma'am!
Oh my God, is that a bitch with a cannon?
Anyone!
Well, the V-Buns launched, and
so, hey, was that a bitch with a bitch with a big cannon? Was hey, bitch, the bitch with the cannon?
They blew up, but not as they were supposed to.
Oh man, the only way that could have happened is if there was a bitch with a cannon. Oh my God, look, a bitch with a cannon!
Like way too soon.
I can see that! Why?
Reports say it's sniper fire!
Kilometers away! You are useless! Get me a fucking visual!
Oh.
They said that she did not have a cannon big enough, so I took offense to that.
24 for 24, my cher. You must be a band to clay pigeons everywhere.
Actually, if you wouldn't mind, Mr. Bernadotte, my name is Seras Victoria.
How peculiar. I was under the impression by the rest of the staff that your name was Police Girl.
And I was under the impression by everything I've seen of you, your name was, baby harder! At least that's the Rule 34 category, if you tells me.
You know what? Fine, my share it is. Just pay attention for any possible incoming...
So, ma chère, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, ma chère, you are so darling.
Little about one another. Let's be honest, this may be the last chance we get to share. So, ma chère, what was it like growing up in England?
Stop squirming, little place. I grew up in Leeds.
As a Brit, I can corroborate that's pretty accurate.
Nothing happened.
Sounds boring.
Yes, it was.
How about you?
Oh, it's the French
Trauma.
countryside. With my...
Grand-père,
I mean, if using trauma as the basis for your growth is a standard of British living, then I must be a quintessential Brit. Nothing says British upbringing like a little bit of
It's
family
much
trauma.
more than killing people. It has many complicated facets. I once helped topple a fascist South African government in a week.
So, you know how there are people out there that go, oh, rather, to like imitate Brits? I feel like this guy right here is the stereotypical impersonation of a Frenchman. Oh, oui, oui, monsieur, baguette, bonsoir. We're going to talk about the French Revolution. Yeah, literally one way away from being a very inappropriate representation of the French culinary cuisine.
I mean, it was replaced by another in too, but I still got paid.
But grand-père, my fellow school children, they taunt and bully me for it.
Oh, taunt.
You're not the coolest kid in school. Who is it who dares to mock you? Is it that son of the butcher, Jean-Paul?
Why does he look a bit like a very old version of Colonel Millet from Metal Gear Solid?
So when he opens it, it pulls the pin.
Please do not kill my friends.
Oh, mon cher petit fils. I'm not going to do it.
He is literally one baguette comment away from being a stereotype.
Oh my god.
Oh, relax. It was a flashbang. A little bit of tinnitus never hurt anyone. Now, how about these Nazi fucks?
Well, I've got a couple of grenades for them. They ain't flashbangs,
Oh,
though.
they're gonna get some military-grade
That's a
tinnitus.
bang. Just how I like it. Now, give them a proper Hellsing welcome.
So, a mountain of over-the-top violence, swearing, and unnecessary screaming?
Exactly.
And as I would say, I'm immensely throbbing right now. That's my girl.
Come on.
Fucking monster!
Yes! Make Daddy proud!
They're being shredded, Lieutenant!
Tell me something now!
Well, we just lost 2 engines.
Can't! Can't keep taking this kind of damage. We're going to crash.
Then give me ramming speed, Captain! Right into that
Oh,
bit!
running speed!
That bitch with the cannon!
Yo, this bitch doesn't love cannons. Which makes me love them even more.
How about you flash them the goods?
The Panzerfaust! No, that is not just Panzerfaust. That is Blimp Faust! Yes! How delightful they had that very hyper-specific technology called anti-blimp cannons.
Cookie fumbles.
It's crumbles.
Oh, like England.
Can you not right now?
I am French, so... no.
Holy shit, guys! I think we killed them all!
Man, I'm so glad nothing bad will happen to these disposable goons. I'm so glad.
Hey, Mercer. Try not to choke on your fucking foot.
Quick reminder to everyone on the ground floor. These
Well,
are
07 for these guys.
Much like myself, they won't go down that easy. No night on the town and a little bit of wine won't woo them over. You will have to show them that you care. Make them feel like they're the only things that exist to you in this world. And then, when they finally open their legs, give them everything. And leave nothing.
That's our head count!
I suppose if we are going to die, we should die the way a French person has always wanted to. With the embrace of a woman's touch.
A lot, says a lot.
Good! Then your orders are to slaughter them all!
Should I hold my position, Mr. Bernadotte?
No, Masha. You've already been on top. Now give us a turn.
Huh. Landmines.
He's like a cacophony of explosive ordnance.
Oh, they found the landmines.
Oh my god!
It's like a ringing music.
We walk our dogs out there!
Okay, we have to stay calm. Nobody move an inch. We wait for Zorin. We'll pull back.
Now, you see, what's happening here is the Germans are being introduced to an average day in a British work day. See, in England, if you are held together and your blood is inside your body, it doesn't matter what level of death you have suffered, you're still expected to go into work that day. What we're seeing here is the average British person being called by their boss whilst their leg is hanging off their body, their insides have become their outsides, asking, can you come in today? Bro, I'm dead.
Man, you know the drill. If it moves, it dies. If it dies, you move on. Keep those grenades coming, keep the bullets raining, and most importantly, have fun. I'm going to have a smoke.
No offense, sir, but you're being awfully casual about this. I mean, as casual as usual. But aren't we dealing with Bram Stoker meets Castle Wolfenstein shit here?
Honestly, Willingham, we were prepared for a full-on tactical assault. Instead, we got a volley of swastika-covered dipshits running dick first into enemy territory.
Yeah, how long did it take for Alucard to come back?
If you told me 2
I
years
miss that
ago,
dulcet
when we
voice
were
of his.
starting or ending a war in the Middle East, and we'd end up fighting Nazi vampires, I'd have kissed you full on the mouth. But now, all I feel is robbed.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, there's a giant woman outside.
Yo, giant woman, is it me? Oh my god, it's literally me!
C'est putain de merde!
What?
Holy fucking shit!
What she said? I want to go back to the Middle East.
Also, insert reference about saying, wish that were me. Wish Big Dommy Mummy would destroy me like that. Then I realized that, oh wait, that's me. I'm the Big Dommy Mummy person who does that to other people. Haha, smile.
Giant German Nazi vampire woman with a scythe. That screaming homeless man on the train was right.
Funimation would shamelessly steal this idea for Attack on Titan 10 years later.
You're kidding me, right? This basic bitch has you believing she's a giant.
Master? Where?
On a boat in the middle of, the fucking, I don't know, Atlantic? Ah, fuck it, the ocean. Anyways, you need to whip out that third eye of yours.
But, Master, I only have 2 eyes.
No, you have 3 eyes. You're a vampire.
And according to the internet, not only do you have 3 eyes, but the rest of the internet also makes you believe that you've got a 3rd leg. Now, I'm not really one to judge here, but I do enjoy the fact that the gender disparity between vampires and humans is immensely cathartic, and watching a woman grow a massive schlong is honestly what gets my jollies off in the morning.
You have 3 eyes?
Sweetheart, I've got so many eyes. Eyes for days.
Eyes for days?
Eyes for days.
Eyes for days?
Now, look past your own self.
How,
Oh my god, go cross-eyed! Jesus!
Please don't stick me in your giant vagina!
Dude, what the fuck?
Well, high fives are gonna suck now.
Hold on. Did she? Oh, come on!
Hey, look, she's made the men submissive and agreeable. That's a W moment.
Help for me, grandpa. I'm coming home.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
If I could see a giant woman fighting my police girl with their 3rd eyes, that's what we call plot. Now, if I could see them fighting with their 3rd legs, that's what we call fan service.
You can't touch this.
Da-na-na-na.
Holy shit, my arm's back!
Insert a
thank God.
Hot
I
Fuzz
thought she was
reference.
going to
Ooh, I
crush
like a bit
me.
girl on girl.
Giant vagina.
Okay, what does your internet history look like?
And you thought I was memeing. You thought that I was being cringe talking about the kind of monster fucker license I had. He knew. He fucking knew.
Mr. Benedot, it was just an illusion. Like push-up bras
No,
or
bring her
stilettos.
back. Bring her back.
You wear a push-up bra?
I don't wear a bra.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Eat schnitzel in hell!
So, Polly, is this how you have dinner? Being a vampire?
Eat schnitzel in hell.
Oh, my apologies. What would you have said?
Don't be so sauerkraut.
99 death balloons. Hasta
Oh, they better make some sweet babies.
Bond. Like the Autobot.
We should get a move on.
Oh, choke on a baguette of dicks.
Now listen, ma chère. We are in the thick of it. They are getting close, and we cannot pull out now. We shall continue to hold them off as long as we can, but we need you to flank them and...
Yeah, how to realize that the people who made Hellsing were originally hentai artists. Not by the fact that they had, like, you know, very integral story writing plot devices. No, the thing that shows that they were hentai artists is that rather than figuring about the story, they canonically made Seras Victoria braless and had to make that a plot beat rather than actually worrying about the actual story of the show. Because yes, who gives a fuck about vampires? Let's all focus on whether Seras Victoria is wearing a bra or not!
It's a reach round joke, isn't it?
Bon Dieu, I'm becoming predictable. Whatever. Listen, if the British are good at anything, it's hunting. And you are hunting the deadliest game of all.
Priorities, right?
Nazi vampires.
Damn it, that used to sound so cool. But then you say it so much and Nazi vampires just sound stupid.
Oh, right? Maybe we'll find something else, like maybe a Nazi werewolf.
Mel, that sounds so much worse.
Or maybe something even worse. A British person with a disposable income. More likely to see a unicorn.
Alright, World War II. Monsieur! Les gars high class escort, make them pay for every inch.
I can't believe I find you attractive.
Attends quoi? Wait, what?
So, sir, what's the over-under on us finishing this mission alive?
About as good as any of us actually getting laid tonight.
I don't know.
Now, need I talk about probability? Now, we're not saying that the probability is 0. But it's not 0.
What the
which means there's a chance.
What the hell?
Those vampires do look kind of rapey.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, who the fuck am I offending? The Nazis?
He's right, you know.
Bishop Maxwell.
Oh shit, I fell asleep waiting. You'd think watching London turn into a literal hellscape would keep you riveted. But once the screams died down... So, what did I miss?
This is called the English Channel, and this is where all the British people's hopes and dreams go to die.
Infiltrated them as well.
No, actually.
Okay.
Base moment.
Well, have the Papal Knights arrived yet?
Guys, it's funny because it's true.
We were unable to conscribe them into our efforts.
What?
But do not worry, Bishop Maxwell. We were able to get some eager volunteers.
I have many comments I could make. And no matter what joke I make here, I don't need to. Because the joke is right there in front of us. No allegorical, metaphorical, or whimsical reference here could be any better of a service than Americans showing up in their normal dress.
Volunteers?
From Italia, I am a brother Andrea, Marco, Francesco, Luca, Matteo, Alejandro, Lozendro, Federico.
Yes, and your order.
I bring with me.
And let me guess, you're going to go
We bring 510 paladins of the order.
Very good. Did you also bring common sense?
From Mexico, Don Diego de la Vega.
Oh my god.
I bring...
No, I'm sorry. This obviously isn't that accurate, because if they were from Mexico, the entire screen would be overlaid with an orange hue. If Breaking Bad taught me anything, they're not Mexican if they're not like a slight overlay of orange. I'm just saying.
Chicken Inquisition.
I did not expect you.
No one ever does. We bring 888 conquistador inquisitors.
Shalom, Bartholomew Yednyak from Poland. I bring the sacred...
The conspiracy theorists were right! Joe Rogan was right all along!
Order of the Temple Beth Zion.
Oh, I've not heard of your order. You're Catholic.
Well, of course.
You worship the Lord Jesus Christ.
We worship at least one Lord Jesus Christ. We just want to kill some goddamn vampires, I tell you what.
Hey, if we're killing Nazis, who'll worship beside the pagan? We bring 447 mentions.
Hey, bud, Abbott Bush Air from Canada, bud. I bring the Crusaders of the Salvation Army. Fuck, bro, let's kill us some gays.
Nazis.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, according to the Salvation Army, those two are synonymous with each other.
Whatever. We bring 509 holy hosers, eh?
Glad to have you. Now, let's...
You're taking
I gotta
out...
say, I'm a little uncomfortable killing Nazis. Some of my best friends are neo-Nazis. And again, these are those classic type Nazis, so...
Mi scusi. And you are?
Judd Forrest from the South Carolina Baptist Confederate Congregation. I got me here some 300 and change good old boys from the Knights of the Hanging.
We're not even trying to hide the fact that we just want to kill some of them queers. Am I telling you what? I don't even give a damn. Vampires, queer or what? We're just going over there to fuck shit up. I tell you what, diggity dog dang.
Wow, all right, okay.
Oh,
Thank you
you can tell this is
swinging by.
made in a different era, can't you?
No worries. And notice y'all brought some crosses to burn. If you run out, don't worry, because Jim brought more in his truck.
That's, really not necessary.
Jim, how many more crosses we got in that truck? About a few.
This is going to be a long crusade.
Wow, I mean, nah, okay, that took me out completely. It's not the fact that they're racist KKK members that was disbelieving. It's the fact that they were KK members from South Carolina that could count. That's what took me out.
Listen up, those who have come to serve the unyielding word of our almighty God. We have come together this night, under the glow of the London Inferno, in the eyes of our Lord, for one divine reason.
God damn it. I love the little stamps they put on their head.
That Argentinian windbag has ruined us, prattling on and on about the poor.
Okay, but if you would have waited 7 or 8 years, you would have gotten the cool Pope who is into anime. Just saying.
We are the house of God, not a fucking soup kitchen.
Thank you. Even we're sick of feeding people. We're Italian.
And what does he do with the golden throne? Replaces it with a wooden chair.
Man, it's called
Probably got
modesty.
by more poor people.
Jesus was a king first, carpenter second.
And do not start me on the homosexuals. Oh, if you look.
Yeah, them gays, am I right? Fuck them gays. Fuck them gays. Hi, I'm pretty gay. Man, imagine if this shit gets clipped out of context. I'm gonna get cancelled so quickly.
Love them so much, why don't you fucking marry them? You seem so okay with the concept.
Yeah, fuck bro, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and another dude and they're having sex.
And he has the goal to renounce the Old Testament as mere stories. We should be more like Jesus and congregate with whores and homosexuals and poor people.
Yeah, perhaps we can all just agree that maybe Jesus wasn't the Son of God.
We are the congregation of a wrathful God.
I once again repeat my point. There are so many jokes about religion and the contradictory nature of it and how hypocritical things are. But any joke I could possibly make is being made by their sheer existence. So let it be known that no matter how few brain cells you have, you are already way more intelligent than the satire parody that this is. Because unfortunately, as weird as bad shit this is, this does unfortunately represent a dreg of society that actually exists. The jokes just write themselves. The jokes write themselves. Just like how the Bible is written by itself. I love my favorite fiction. Yeah!
I am your leader. Then no, Pope! And after we are finished purging England of its demons
and they're
demons,
using Chinooks, because of course they are.
We'll
round up all those dirty nicks!
Okay, you need to chill!
He almost went there. He almost dropped the hard R. Okay, but if my brother was, if a brother was around and did the gangster N-word, it'd be cool though, right? Oh my god.
Bonjour.
So there's being how should we put it? There's being racist, but then there's being mega racist, and we know where the boundary is there. I mean, I certainly do. I'm from England. Like, that's our entire history. Like, we like to hide it up with cute little, you know, oh, cheers, love, kind of whimsies. Well, that was certainly an experience, and I hope you've been enjoying the watch of this so far. And one day I will prove you all that I am capable of being a voice actor that doesn't end up ruining my own throat in the process. Make sure you like, subscribe, go check out the originals and give all the originals love if you haven't already. And if you want to join us live and suggest other things, join me live on Twitch and join our Discord. Yeah. This is not getting monetized.